Hey everyone, Senator Amanda Capoletti here for another edition of Spotlight in the 17th. And today we are at Theater Horizon here in Norristown with Mydera Robinson, the Executive Director of the theater, correct?
That's correct. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, we are so excited to be here. I am a theater kid at heart. Can't sing, can't dance, but I love a stage. What can I say? So Mydera, I just told you I'm a theater kid.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you were a theater kid?
I am a theater kid, yeah, theater kid. I actually grew up going to theater camp here in Norristown, changed my life and wanted to find my way back, and so happy that I was able to.
That's incredible. So what brought you back here to Norristown and to Theater Horizon specifically?
Yeah, so I actually had a lot of dreams and aspirations. I found that theater in particular helped me open up so much about myself personally. I had a bit of a speech problem growing up as a kid, and so there's a lack of confidence, and I found really cool ways to communicate and find ways to trust myself through the stage and through interacting with people in theater. And so it kind of opened up what I thought was possible, and I was always really kind of thinking about what happens to the other kids that need that too, that need that kind of opening. And so had a lot of journeys in my career always kind of based in the arts, and I was finding myself teaching in a lot of programs, specifically like Upward Bound programs at Villanova and the University of Pennsylvania, and I was having these amazing time with students. And then I started to think, well, who teaches my niece and nephew back in Norristown? Like, where are these classes for them? Where are these programs? And so I had reached out to one of our local theaters here, and I ended up becoming the program director of that same camp that I grew up going to as a kid. And then, you know, journeys just kept overlapping and finding ways to connect, and I found a really good connection here at Theater Horizon almost 14 years ago. I was coming in as like a guest poet and a guest visual artist, and then we just kept building on that. And then one day we made it a little bit more permanent, and I took a role in their education department. That was 8 years ago. And so I've been here ever since and have grown throughout kind of the ranks here and the duties. And so now I'm back here, hopefully doing my best at leading the charge as head of the theater here in this community.
That is a beautiful story. So clearly Theater Horizon's a bit of an institution here in Norristown. Could you give us some history as to how this all came about and the role that it plays in the community?
Yeah, Theater Horizon absolutely is a culture anchor in this community. And in many ways it's a life force in a lot of different spectrums. And so historically Theater Horizon was founded by Aaron Riley and Matt Decker, who are Montgomery County alum, yes, right? From the area. They grew a lifetime passion for it. And so they started out wanting to produce works that they enjoyed with their friends, and that grew into a company, and it grew into like, how do we stabilize that company, and that grew into education programs and camps. And they were actually taking up residence in a theater just down the street from here, and as they grew their audience and their impression, they wanted to find a more permanent home. And so in 2012, they found their permanent home here in the Bell Telephone building, completely rehabbed and rebuilt inside of this space, opened up a 123-seat theater and expanded throughout the years. So we've been in this space now for some time, and Theater Horizon is in its 22nd season of producing work. So yeah, it's been a long time. We've been in this space for many years, but as a company, we've been in existence for 22 producing seasons, and we're excited to continue that work and to continue to grow with our education programs as well.
Well, that's incredible. I know that must offer so much to the young people here to be able to be creative and find themselves, to have an outlet for energy. Yeah. You don't have to be the best artist or the best singer to come here and enjoy, I'm sure, what it is that the arts has to offer.
Yeah. Theater is so special in that way, is that you don't have to be the best of any of those things. The hope is that you're finding a way to be the best you, and that your contribution is, you know, a part of that puzzle. There's on stage, there's off stage roles, there's administrative roles. Theater, one of the reasons I love it is because it takes so many forms of art to come together. Staging is artists and designers, costumes is an eye for fashion, and makeup artists and hair, and all these elements come together for this moment. So yes, there is the person you focus on the stage that's delivering a line or a song, but there's probably 20 other people that help make that moment magic, and each person played a crucial part.
We're gonna end on a fun question, Mydera. Okay. The question is, my last name's Capoletti.
Okay.
You might know that's a kind of pasta.
Very cool.
My daughter was actually named after a type of pasta.
Okay.
If you were a pasta, what would you be and why?
I love this. I love this question. I wish I could say I'd be like a cool, like rotini or like a penny. I don't know. I just love the ridging and I love the fold.
Yeah.
I deeply think though that like, I think I'm a ravioli. I think it's somewhere between a ravioli and a tortellini. I think that there is definitely the good shape, but I think it is my feeling. It is the, you know, what else I bring. The
Yeah.
punch that comes in after, I think, is also a part of it. So I'd have to go with ravioli and maybe stretch and be a fried ravioli.
I do love a good fried ravioli.
Me too.
I love that answer. Well, thank you so much, Mydera. If you're looking for something fun to do that's local and supporting the arts, places like Theater Horizon are great for you to look to. They have wonderful productions, and it's just great to be able to be in a place that gives right back to the community, not just Norristown, not just District 17, but all throughout Montgomery County.